I'm back with another video. Today I just wanted to say that I always do intros, obviously, but I plan on being pretty consistent with these. However, my wine and tarot videos are going to be a blossoming project. So they will be more in between. So the last one I did was about a month, and so this one's a month. But the shorter videos, my light language videos, the shorter spirit messages and channeled updates, I'll be consistently putting those up in between these, because my outer circumstances keep shifting. So until everything's super steady, I won't have a schedule for this specifically, just a goal of putting them out as consistent as possible. So with that, today I'm actually super excited for this video because I found some champagne. Legitimately, this is champagne from Champagne. And I'm actually really excited to share it with you, because I feel like sometimes people limit themselves. Sorry, that was my dog if you hear her. She's just a little grunty sometimes. Anyway, so I feel like sometimes people limit themselves when it comes to wine. I can only afford cheap wine or whatever. If that's you, I'm glad you're watching this, because champagne is world renowned, obviously. Majority of the time, most places serve champagne, but also sparkling wine. So if you go and get a mimosa somewhere, it's usually not served with champagne, depending on where you go, but with sparkling wine instead. So, and that's also parties and stuff. It's a lot easier in the States, which is where I'm at in the United States, to pick up just sparkling wine. However, I wanted to share this because I found this little buddy at Trader Joe's, and this is the most inexpensive champagne you will ever get, which means it just goes to show that it does not matter. Amounts don't matter. Money is a currency to be used, an energy to be used. It's the desire of what you and your frequency aligns with. So if you have the desire to drink champagne and you've never had it before, Trader Joe's has a great one. And this is a mini bottle. It's a half bottle. How many ounces is this? I don't know. It's 375 milliliters. So it's a half bottle is what it is. So you're gonna get 2 glasses out of this, which is perfect because it's just me here doing these. Anyway, this is at Trader Joe's for $10. So if you know champagne, that is a rarity. You don't typically find champagne for that inexpensive amount. Because it's a treasured item. It's special. They have a abundance of regulations to produce what they produce from that region. So I'm so excited to share this with you, and run to your Trader Joe's if you love champagne, or if you haven't tried it and want to. And I already popped this, but I wanted to show the cork. That's just so cute. So this is not necessarily my style, but I do love the gold shimmer. But I just picked this guy up from, what's it called? TJ Maxx, Home Goods, same difference. And this is this is what they had, because I'm not in my own home space right now, so I don't have my usual glassware. But I wanted to make sure to get a clear vessel for this bubbly so you can see how delicious champagne is. So, tip to begin with, when you are enjoying a nice glass of champagne, if you don't know, because I'm assuming that some people watching this might be a little bit newbies to the champ world, the wine world, and if you're not, thanks for joining me. I think that that's so kind of you. Anyway, make sure it's nice and chilled, because when they're nice and chilled, like I think 45 degrees Fahrenheit, I don't know Celsius, when it's at that temperature, then when you pop the champagne, you're not going to get an explosion of bubbles. If that's what you're after and you want to just, you know, pop champagne, party, woo, make a mess, you can shake it up, do that, or if it's warm, it's going to explode, like make a big mess. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, you want to open them. I guess I should have opened this on camera, but I'm sorry. You want to open them slow, and I'm still practicing that. I'm still perfecting it. I'm not practicing it, but I'm perfecting it to open them quietly, because that preserves these radiant bubbles. I have this pretty cold, so, which I enjoy, very chilled champagne. So if you can see the bubbles, this is my favorite part of a sparkling wine. You want to see all the little flow of bubbles. That's how you know it's going to be delicious and fresh. And then here's the champagne from Trader Joe's. And this one's brut, so it's not going to be sweet at all. And I always do sniff. First, you want to check the scents that that come forward on the nose before you taste it. So this one is definitely pear and crisp apple, like green apple. And a light vanilla. Brioche, maybe a little actually. Less vanilla, more brioche, but very, 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 very light. Okay, let's taste. Okay, on the palate, you taste those crisp, fresh fruits. So if you like crisp, refreshing types of drinks, this is a really good one. It is definitely, like I said, it's brut, so it's not going to be sweet. If you're looking for a sweet sparkling, I would suggest, you know, Moscato d'Asti, which isn't champagne, but for sparkling that's sweet. So this is super crisp and refreshing. And the bubbles fill your mouth, which is just so wonderful. And the way that they ferment the champagne is why it's so, the method of bottling and aging is why it's so like air in your mouth, basically. Also on the palate, it's pretty acidic. So it's high acid, so it makes you like salivate basically, so you want more. So you want to drink more. That's how you know something's high acid, if you're like salivating a little bit after you drink something, which is perfect for a nice chilled white sparkling wine. That's kind of what you're looking for with that, at least for me, especially when it comes to pairing that with the crisp, fresh fruit flavor. Yeah, so really yummy. So cheers to you. Please go pick some of that up if you never had champagne or your own favorite champagne, and you can share with me whatever kind of favorite sparkling drink you like. If it's champagne, wine, or not wine, it's up to you, whatever you are enjoying. But yeah, so with that, we're gonna get into the tarot portion of this. I have 3 piles here, and I paired crystals with them, and I actually have, well, these are oracle, so I may include tarot in this reading. I didn't have a full plan of, I wanted to flow with spirit, so what I'm getting is what you need to hear right now, so that is what we're going with. That's what I'll be channeling now. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Golden Healer Quartz Palm Stone, this is your reading about what you need to hear right now. Or if you are drawn to the Herbology Oracle. And I haven't looked at this up in a while, but the first thing, you are medicine. So that's just a guidance or a message for somebody. You are medicine. So what you cultivate, what you do within, creates what's around, and you're special, you're important, is what I'm getting. You are medicine. And you may work with herbs as healing medicine. Yeah, so we just Palo Santo and bless and call in your guides for this reading. Ooh. Knocking on wood might be significant for you. It actually is druid and calling on the tree spirits. So whoever was guided to this, the tree spirits are calling to work with you, the Fae. Yes. They said, we're here. Ori, nadi ori ni. Some of you might speak light language. Okay. I'm getting a pretty slow energy here. Some of you might be connected to pile 3. So if you were drawn to that, there might be a message for you in that one too. A slow energy, like a very thoughtful energy. So almost guidance of being very grounded in your steps of what you're choosing to put your energy into at this time. Also, rest is coming in for you, embracing the seasons, and seasons within, and aligning with seasons of the earth and where you are in the different hemispheres. So we have Echinacea with Destiny. Cacao with initiation. And then lemon balm with nature, nurture, nature, nurture, nature. So yeah, working with earth cycles definitely helpful for you at this time. Honoring your rest cycles. For some of you, your ancestors would like to connect with you in a restful state, in when you're in a peaceful state. With cacao, there is like sacred cacao, and then lion's mane was at the bottom of the deck, but there's like mushroom cacao out there that some of you might be, it might be beneficial for your health, and to connect with your ancestors. And then, because someone I think in this pile is having lymph or thyroid, more so lymph node inflammation, and spirit is calling you to look into some herbal remedies to assist you with calming the inflammation within. So that's a message for somebody. Now to the main message here. I'm getting really strongly that it's very important for you to embrace rest. Like, that's pretty extreme, and allowing your community to help you in this time to nurture yourself and for your well-being and your health, so that you can go move forward onto your destined path. So right now, Spirit is saying that you're being initiated into a different state of being, and to embrace that, because with that comes enlightenment, even if it's challenging, and you might not be clear on that path. Trust yourself, but lean into rest, because I'm feeling like almost like a pressure of cocoon energy, like you need to slow down and embrace rest and nurture your body and yourself, because with destiny, this part of cultivating a state of peace within will open up the doors to your destined path, future, and more harmonious way of life is what I'm getting. Otherwise, there will be imbalance within your life. Also, crystal sound healing might be important for you. Reiki might also be a significant asset for you in this time. I'm going to get your guidance, or yes, your guidance. Spirit said, yes, your guidance. Then okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, Cocoa, with foresight. So in this time of rest and cultivation of nurturer for your body and your health and your well-being, and connecting with your ancestors, connecting with yourself, journaling as well, because you have some well, one, royal lineage is definitely being highlighted, but beyond that, you have some ties to beings that can help you to find your way to your soul aligned path, aka your destiny. And so this time of slow down is really being called for so you can get in tune with yourself, your body, your needs, and what's within can then surround you to create a more balance. Because after this, your guidance, what's coming in is after you take the time, like a timeout to do this, you're going to be re-energized. You're going to plant the new, you're going to utilize the knowledge and the time that you've taken to rest and regenerate yourself, to then plant these new roots of like these new seeds to your destined path, your more soul aligned frequency and self. You'll be able to move forward with energy and blossom, bringing in new wisdom as you do. And then I'm just going to read some from the book for your guidance. "36 might be significant for somebody. An age, a number. Yeah, so this supernatural powers, ability to see universal truth, genius, spiritual guidance, brilliance, integrity, impeccability. Meaning you're reaching a new state of enlightenment. And Cocoa is ruled by Uranus, as it is one of nature's greatest energizers and stimulants. It moves through the body like electricity, pulsating and nourishing the nervous system. Being a mental stimulant, it activates extrasensory perception, great clarity, and the genius within. Plants like cocoa profoundly stimulate the imagination, attuning us to our ability to surrender to spontaneity and insightfulness of the present moment. Emotions won't cloud your judgment. Your actions are measured carefully and intuitively as you contain ancient codes on the ways of heaven and earth. Meaning you're reaching new states of enlightenment that then you will seed into your life, your physical, energetic, your reality, and for those around you, for the collective. Own your medicine and honor who you are becoming. Stand tall. Honor your natural gifts and don't neglect your medicine. So use your wisdom. Exude your knowledge that you've cultivated in this time of rest and replenishment and rejuvenation. It's very important for your soul aligned path and destiny. Yeah. So with that, and your ancestors really want to support you in this. So heed the call is what I'm getting for you. Yeah, so with that, cheers to you. Thank you for watching. If you would like, please subscribe to my channel and like the video if you haven't already. And if you're new here, thank you for watching. And if you've stuck around or you've already been a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, with that, pile one, thank you. Rest, rejuvenate, replenish yourself. You have some big boots to fill. Your own boots. Your own shoes, heels, whatever you wear. Tennis shoes. Anyway, thank you. Bye. Hi, pile two. If you chose the blue Apatite stone, or were drawn to the Angels Among Us Oracle deck, this is going to be your reading for what you need to hear right now. Grab your wine or, you know, your coffee, hot cocoa, cacao, whatever you want, water, anything, it doesn't matter, nothing, but I say, grab your wine. Thank you for watching. I'm getting a really pleasant energy from this, so a really kind energy is coming through for your pile. I'm gonna use some Palo Santo to just clear the energy for your reading. Close our eyes. Okay, so pile two, this is going to be your reading for what you need to hear right now. Okay, pile two. So sacral chakra is definitely something that's coming up, and your solar plexus. And flowers for somebody, specifically lilies, but flowers might be a sign from your guides, definitely a sign from your guides to help you move forward on your path ahead. Now, with that, let's see who's shown up for you is Archangel Jophiel. Number 9. Definitely 9s are, so you might be actually going through just an ending of some sort to allow for a new beginning. And then we have Lord Ganesha here. And then Mother Mary with number 18. So 9. So 999. If you haven't seen that, you may be seeing that to help you kind of know where you're going along your path right now. So first, what I'm getting is some of you are working on something. Some of you may be working on something that Spirit wants you to be cultivating a really confident, basically Spirit's wanting you to be very confident in what you're cultivating, because it's through your heart space, like something, it seems to be very pure in energy, very kind and dear to you. And Spirit wants you to work with the solar plexus to radiate that kind, pure energy confidently into your creation, because that's what people will receive when you've completed what you're creating. And then another message is that some of you may have gone through some hurt in the past, but that's being healed now, or has been healed, to where you will be able to have a clear path in the future. And some of this might have to do with a baby and conception of a baby, but that will be pretty specific, and you'll know if that's for you or not. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But if that is the case, there's definitely angelic beings surrounding that for you moving forward. Also, meditation and meditation might be significant to help you keep your energy field clear from other energies while you're in this creation mode. You could do like mantras instead of meditation. Like, there's different ways of keeping your energy pure and free to be able to be in tune with your highest self and source. So to really connect to your radiance. So that's a message. And some of you might actually do like beauty aesthetics too. And if you are, keep cultivating your project, your business, your livelihood, because you're moving in the right direction, and Spirit's wanting to help keep that path open for you to be able to continue forward on your path. So yeah, that's what I have for you for what you need to hear right now. If you feel called, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to think if you need advice, but I don't think you do. You feel connected to your heart chakra, soul space. If anything, just meditation is what's coming through, and to help keep you grounded. Because this is really light energy that I'm picking up. So yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you're new here, and if you're not, thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. And then cheers to you. Yeah. Okay, bye. Hi. Okay, so if you picked the Carnelian or were drawn to the Threads of Fate Oracle deck, this is the message for you of what you need to hear right now. I already blessed the space with intent of inviting in our ancestors and angels and star family guides to assist in this reading with what you need to hear right now. I'm already getting that the moon cycles are very important for you, so it may be helpful to follow. It's really that you're really connected to the moon, so divine feminine energy, but also divine masculine is it coming through, but that you're really connected to moon cycles and energy, so very intuitive. Yeah, there may be some stuff going on subconsciously or underneath the surface from what you allow others to see. And then I just use Palo Santo. Okay, and then we're just gonna do a couple more shuffles, and then we'll get into what you need to hear right now. Thank you for being here. If you would like to, please like and subscribe, comment if you feel called for this video, and any of my other ones that if you may not have seen if you're new here, and if you aren't new here, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, truly. So, yeah. Okay. We're calling you pile 3, even though I'm doing this as the first reading, but that was very important to do, so. Okay. 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 I hope you can see all of these. I don't know if you can or not, but I'll hold them up anyway. So with you guys, I feel very strong energy here. I also split the deck at soul work, which obviously tells me that you're light workers here on your soul mission. Now, the other thing that I am getting here for what you need to hear right now, first and foremost, you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work for the collective. Collectively, like you individually have done a lot of work in your own ascension, but for the collective consciousness, and went through multiple transformations. So I'm going to show you your cards and then we'll just get into your reading. But I'm so excited to show you this one. So this is Dare to Dream. Oh, I can feel your energy. Somebody can do Reiki or hand channel energy through their hands. I can feel it. That's one of my gifts. Transmute. Ascension. The Warrior. And then Death at the end here. But actually, which is interesting, I can understand, like I can feel why I was called to do your pile first, even though I had them aligned with, but with you being the third pile, because you've put in a lot of work, gone through multiple deaths, like ego deaths, to basically rebuild yourself, like basically peel back the layers to your soul self, but then you've continually ascended to higher levels of consciousness within yourself. So now this is actually so exciting. What spirits coming through is because of all of this work that you have done, and it's like not even not a small amount of work. This was a very, very large amount of work. It's interesting the mushroom is coming up here in the death card. So fungus, mushrooms may be significant to someone. Someone will probably works with like herbal energy, like utilizing mushrooms for healing practices. That's a side message. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But the message of what you need to hear right now is because of all of this work that you have put in for the collective, following your soul purpose, your divine higher timeline, your intuition. Now is the time to dare to dream. So actually put active focus, like full focus on your personal goals and dreams, because Spirit's coming in to gift you and assist you with that, like help you now cultivate those and bring them into the state of the physical reality. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. And a new moon, solar eclipse is both of those time frames are definitely significant for your dreams to be like manifesting in the physical reality or showing up in your physical reality, because energetically you've gone through a lot of changes and it could be presented in your physical. So to now, that's what's next for you. There's duality here, so you've definitely balanced feminine and masculine. There could be twins here as well, which I always acknowledge. If it's like channeled, obviously. Light beings, there's a message for you in this time to connect with your star family, light beings, to really like be clear and work with them so they can help you. Eagles and hawks, birds of like prey, the predator kind of birds, are also significant. And you may want to utilize, you may have a sign of that moving forward from your guides, and utilize that kind of shamanic embodying practices for grounding and connecting with your ancestors and moving through some of the deeper levels of ascension to stay grounded while you're cultivating these big dreams and goals. These are big dreams and goals. These aren't little, they're big. I'm gonna read this one. Also, first I'm gonna see if they have mentioned in the death card, if they mention about the mushrooms, because I feel that I need to. Communication. No, they don't, not in this one, but they do mention the eagle. But that's because I'm looking at Dare to Dream, so I just need to read that. I thought I was looking at the death one, I'm not. I need to read this one. So, they mention the eagle. No dream is too big for you. This card is an invitation to step wildly into your dreams and visit them often, to ask them what they need from you, because now is your time to cultivate these dreams to your reality. Like, good job on you. This is a congratulations. Good job to you. Good job. Cheers to you. Maybe that's why we're popping champagne. Okay. Despite what your current circumstances are, and no matter how far away you feel from your dreams, Spirit is telling you otherwise. We often neglect our dreams because we don't know how to attain them, but the process of going after them is a collaboration with the universe. If you show up for them, they will show up for you too. So forget the how, just the what and why. Eagle's sight is by far the strongest of its senses. In fact, it has the best sight in the animal kingdom. It is said to be able to spot a rabbit from over a mile away. In the aspect of our personal dreams, the eagle can be an ally for visualizing which we feel is far away. A huge part of attaining what we desire is the ability to visualize it. Continue to use your imagination while showing up for what is right in front of you, even if you can't see how to connect. So in the death, it doesn't say anything about the mushroom. But I'm really being called to it. So 1 second. The number 56 might be significant to somebody. So lion's mane has been used in food medicine for well over 2,000 years. Its nickname includes the bearded tooth or pom-pom mushroom. It's called the monkey head mushroom. In Chinese medicine is referred to as the monkey head mushroom in English. I'm not going to pronounce it in Chinese because I don't speak Chinese, unfortunately, so I would not do well on that. So we're just gonna pass. But let me get your message. This might be for one person, but no, it's for multiple of you. The lion's mane is coming in, or mushroom energy coming in from when you were feeling out of balance to return inspiration, love, and ambition. Raw power, but with control, like the King of Pentacles meets the King of Wands, basically, in tarot. So controlled power, the message of from once, and it's really, really present in the brain in this, depicted in this. So some of you may have had some like really invasive thoughts and in the past had to overcome some mental health battles, but now Spirit's highlighting that you've put in so much work to achieve this, that you've turned that raw power, because that is what can be where mental health can come into play with conflicting thoughts. They're not necessarily, anyway. Sometimes after you're able to transmute the past of mental health inhibiting you, Spirit is highlighting that you've now deserve your place on the throne, if that makes sense. Yeah. And that you've been able to successfully balance and this been a continual battle, and you've been able to successfully balance to now be in a state from having to be able to own your power and sit, and now you get to have your dreams become your reality. And this was not without the work that was put in. So that's just really, 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 really amazing. I'm going to use this deck and just get you one advice from Spirit moving forward for you. Congratulations, file 3. Number 1. Number 1. Yeah. It's literally, oh, yeah. We have purpose on the bottom, but you've gone through a big transformation. And so what's coming in, it's not necessarily, this is advice, but it's not necessarily advice. It's more acknowledging the transformation that you've gone through and what you've done and helped within the collective to release the old versions of you, the ones that maybe weren't your true soul self. And now, because of all of that, these burdens are done, and harmony's being restored, and Spirit's just reiterating like harmony's being restored in your life. So I find that absolutely amazing. Good job to you. So yeah, that's your reading, pile 3. Cheers to you. Thank you for watching. I hope that this resonated with you. If it didn't, then maybe there's a different pile for you. But thank you so much for watching. Cheers to you. Okay, bye.